for joining us. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Pretty decent win streak on the line in this one, Chris.
This team has been doing all the little things right now. Being able to hit in situations and hit with runners in scoring position. When you look over the course of a long season, you're going to be successful. It's doing the little things right.
First pitch moments away. And today on the hill, Kenta Maeda. What do you have on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Torkelson, and a quick out, number 1. Vaughn Grissom up next for the Red Sox. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. On its way to the corner. And that will drop foul.
Well, just take a look at his last week plus, and you'll see he's been very active in these games. He seems to score a run every night.
Next offering in there for a strike.
No ball,
2
2
down.
strikes.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Rafael Devers up to hit. Ground ball right side. Torkelson steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Middle of the first, no score. Back at Comerica Park. Starting on the mound in this one, Brandon Walter. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now the DH, George Brett. Fastball for a strike. Ripped to short. The throw to first. Brett out on the play. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Javier Baez.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Riley Green, the next to hit, takes outside. And a big swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
On the ground. Over to Dahlbeck. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Here's the left fielder, Stan Musial. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. 2 outs, base is empty. Bounce to the right. Throws to first, and they get Musial for the out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Tigers fail to make any noise. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Detroit, top of the second. Down the third baseman, Edmanuel Valdez. The wide to kick the pitch. Swings through that one.
All ones the count.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one on its way. Oh! Big Dog's gotta eat. His 21st of the year. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And now it's even up.
Wow, no fair right there. That slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
On the ground to third. And it gets by him.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results, though. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Right through there for a strike. First and second here, no outs. Hit on the ground, might be two. Throw on to Torkelson. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right. Anytime you help move two runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
And that one is lifted in the air. Green tracks it down for the out. So stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swing and a miss, strike one. Garver on third, Dahlbeck at second with two gone. And 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Two outs. And that's outside. 2-2. That one missing inside. Jarren Duran to bat next. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fights it off. He'll see another.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
On On the ground to third. Makes a sliding stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
As the lefty gets to work. That one to first, and that's just foul. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Colt Heath, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Home team down a run here in the second game of the series. Late swing, foul to the left. Towards first, Dahlbeck. He handles it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. Right through there for a strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The Tigers trailing by a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Hit in the air, right field. Abreu pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And we're back. Now batting Jarren Duran. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he can run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
That one is absolutely belted. And no one can get there. And it gets by him. Now around second, going for third. Now a relay to the plate, around third. Play at the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside to Parker, and he couldn't make it. Now the number 2 hitter, Vaughn Grissom. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So man aboard. Now it's Devers at the plate. That's in for a strike. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Grissom leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. the punch out there. And there are 2 down.
Really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Manuel Valdez. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Swung on, belted. That's back. And 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
Mitch Garver up next for the Red Sox. And he's already singled in this game. Swinging a foul straight back. Red Sox leading it by 2 here in the second game of the series. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Coming home. He scores, and they're up by 3. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And it's scoring position with 2 away. And stepping in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck. Now a fly ball to right center. Vierling on his way over. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Matt Vierling. Walter back to work. Bounce to third. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Jake Rogers getting ready to hit. Rogers goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. That one at the knees for a strike. The Red Sox leading by 3 here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss struck him out, and there's 1 away.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Kicks and fires. That one fouled off. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And it's fouled away.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Kicks and deals. Just missed.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. Tigers leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Back at Comerica Park. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And he deals. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's to third. Matthews sends it to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Cedane Rafaela. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Bounce to the left side. Throws to first in time. Red Sox go 1-2. Back here in Detroit, John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Riley Green. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-1. This to third. Valdez. Jump throw across his body. In there safely.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Stan Musial up now for the Tigers. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
A 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
On the ground to the left, and that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but it certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
The lefty, the 1-0. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Way inside, gets out of the way. Next offering is in for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Back to the mound. It hit him. He's in safely at second. And a run comes in to score. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm. As you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue. And that's a really good sign.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Comes up empty.
0-2.
The pitch. Goes the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Tigers 1. New inning getting started. And now here is Jarren Duran. The right-hander back to work. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Grissom now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab, 1 away. And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Righty delivers. Swings through that one for strike one.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. His 49th home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 5-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Manuel Valdez. He's already homered in this game. Going
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike two. Action in the pen down there. Vida Blue getting loose out there. Wentz warming up as well. That foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really nice job staying up the middle. With his...
They turn things over to the southpaw, Vida Blue.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Runner at first with two away. And now the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Missed inside with the curve.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
2 outs. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Torkelson makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now 5-1. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. And the pitch. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And he grounds one to the right side. Grissom to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the batting order turns over. And next is the designated hitter, George Brett. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
On the outside corner, and it's 0-2. And they'll do it again. The wind and the pitch. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Tigers are shut down there. They're down here 5-1. Top six. So stepping in from Boston, Wilyer Abreu. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Blue, a 6-foot lefty, over 200 career wins. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Oh, 0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Trevor Story now. Bounced up the middle. He's in there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And he can't come up with it. The feed for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Tigers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Riley Green. Pitch. This one popped up, and that's a foul ball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 0-2. In the air out towards right center. Abreu sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another 3 times. The 1-1 is fouled off.
With Musial, it's the consistency that really sets him apart for me. He hit 300 or better in every one of his first 17 seasons in the bigs.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball.
But I'll tell you, hitting 300 is hard enough to do over the course of 1 full season. To do it almost 20 straight seasons like Stan the Man did is just ridiculous.
1 down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. You talk about consistency for Musial. How about this? He had as many hits on the road, 1,815, as he did at home, 1,815. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 5-1. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Blue back to work. And that one in the air center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I could see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And a pitch. Foul ball there. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And takes low for ball 1. Blue, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. And Devers hits that one in position. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And first offering is fouled off. Duran off of first with 2 away. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. Throw in halts the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Mitch Garver. There's a strike. Blue. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And now the lefty in the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the catch, inning over. Boston strands a pair. They're up 5-1. And we're back. And the batter now, Colton Heath. The lefty fires. Right through there for his strike. And the slider just misses.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on.
Swings through it for the K. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Beerly in the box again, takes a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Got it by him for the K. in the 8th, and stepping in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball right side. Keith in plenty of time to first. One up, one down. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss.
Night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That one lifted to left. Musial settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Here's Trevor Story, 1 for 3.
Trevor Story.
On the inside corner for a strike. Two outs. Swing and a pop-up under it. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for back at Comerica Park. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And here comes Walter. Still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder. But you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
That's towards center. Duran should have this one. Squeezes it. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. George Brett up now for the Tigers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulder stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
Now, Stan Musial. Out to short, Story. And that is the inning. We go to the 9th. Still stepping in for Boston. Cedane Rafaela. The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air, right field. Green settles under it, puts it away for the out. So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. On the ground right side, Keith. Throws to first in time. Vaughn Grissom up next for the Red Sox. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Green on the run. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Onto the bottom. Back here in Detroit, bottom 9. Stepping in, Eddie Matthews. As the lefty gets to work. Outside. And that is is ball one.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead and count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And a 1-1. And
That's
another
ball
ball. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Key at the plate and takes high there. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. Struck him out looking. So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Missed with a changeup, and now it's even 1-1. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 rounds, 13 hits.